I can talk to Lady Sue if you want to sit down. Bro, why are you acting scary? Like, I do not bite. Hello. Have a seat.
Okay, but can I leave if I don't like the question?
I mean, sure. I'm not going to ask you anything. Sure. I can even tell you what it stands for, too. No? I mean, you can sit down.
What does it stand for?
It stands for Young Ambitious Men. So it's just a men's development information. Yes, but I can talk to women, too.
Perfect guess.
Yeah. I mean, men want to learn about women. Is that not correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what are your standards for men?
Oh, my God.
It's not a bad question, is it? Is it not? Do you date guys? Are you into guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your standards for men?
How
would you say, actually, first, do you live in D.C.?
I do.
Okay, so how would you say dating feels in D.C.?
You know, not like super successful, but I just don't like the apps.
You don't like that? Like, is that Tinder, Bumble, Hinge?
Hinge, yeah.
Hinge, okay. Harry, are you on any of the other apps? Why don't you like the apps?
It feels like not real. I feel like everyone in our generation is looking for something more like real, I guess.
Like they want actually like a long-term relationship, kind of like Jess.
No, it's like, or yes, I agree.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's looking for something like long-term.
Okay.
But I feel like the apps just want you to stay on them as long as possible, swipe on as many people as you can, and not make any real connections. That's it.
And you want a real connection?
Sure. I mean, yeah.
So would you say would you like guys to approach you? Is that what you would prefer? Or
No, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You don't know? Like, so you would rather, so the apps haven't been working for you, is that correct?
Like yes and no. I would rather be like a mutual friend.
So you would rather meet somebody through a mutual friend?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather have a friend introduce a guy to you instead of like a guy? Let's say we're on the streets of DC.
Yes.
So you'd want a friend to introduce you.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want a random guy to approach you in DC. Like you're out in DC right now. Like you wouldn't want a guy to approach you.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know.
I mean,
because
they're freaky.
Or sometimes it can be like too much.
Okay, got you. So what? So what would it be like? What would your ideal guy like look like? It could be high. You can say whatever you want. You can be as superficial as you want. It's fine.
No, I don't really have a type.
You don't have a type at all. At all. So money. So
funny.
Oh, he can be funny, but could he be broke?
Oh my God.
Let's just.
No.
We gotta keep it real. So he can't be broke.
Absolutely not.
So his money does matter.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Would you want him to be tall?
I don't care.
You don't care about the height wise. So he can be shorter than you.
If they're cool enough.
Okay.
Not
So
that much shorter.
so if you wear heels, you'd be cool if he's shorter than you.
I guess.
Or it doesn't really matter. But like if his personality's good, like that's more what you're looking for. All right. So apparently they're looking for personality out here. That's true. But you can't be broke. She said no brokenness though. You cannot be broke. You definitely have to have money.
Not even broke. Just like have something motivated.
Okay. Cool.
We're all in an interesting time in our lives. I get. Everyone's transitioning. It's an interesting time to be alive right now. So I get people struggling. Sometimes.
Gotcha. But like motivated would mean motivated to make money. Yes.
I would hope.
Anything, but
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. No, thank you for sitting down. Cool. Yeah, it's just quick. Nothing crazy. Nothing. Do any of you guys want to sit down? It's nice, Kill. Are you a boyfriend? No. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's completely fine. Okay, what's your name?
Leah. Hi, my name is Leah.
Okay, nice to meet you, Leah. I am Ali.
Molly.
No, I'm Ali.
Molly.
Molly. What the fuck going on? No, I'm Ali. Okay, so you are bi, correct?
Correct.
Okay, have you dated guys before?
Yes, many.
Okay, so what would you say? Are you dating a girl actually currently right now? Are you single right now? I'm
dating a woman.
Okay, so what would you say has been? Who do you think is easier to date, a girl or a guy? Because I've actually seen like nowadays, like a lot of girls are bi, they date girls and guys. But thinking about like the long term, what has been easier to date, a girl or a guy?
A girl.
A girl has actually really been easier, really. Yeah. Like it's been like a lot simpler to deal with.
1,000%.
Wow. So what makes it easier to date a girl than a guy? Do you feel like guys are complicated?
Guys aren't complicated. I think the standard for men is, in the gutter.
Okay.
They're like emotional intelligence. What we expect from a man, I think, is like naturally already happening for a woman. So, yeah.
Okay. So when you say emotional intelligence, because I've heard a lot of girls say this. Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys standing here have heard emotional intelligence before. Like a girl telling you to be emotionally intelligent. But what does that like mean? Can you like tell me like a behavior that would make a guy not emotionally intelligent?
A behavior?
Yeah, like how would you want a guy to be emotionally intelligent? Like what does that look like? Because like, okay, let's say a dude wanted to learn. He'd be like, hey, so girls say I want to be more emotional. I need to be more emotionally intelligent. So like, what would that look like?
I feel like with the men that I've dated, they don't want to have like deeper conversations. It stays pretty surface level. I think men are like applauded for, like doing things that girls do on a regular basis. So,
And what would be some of those things on a regular basis?
I would say like having like deeply like emotional conversations, like checking in with each other, supporting each other, like looking after each other in like actual supportive like ways.
So what I'd actually say, defending the men camp a little bit here, we've actually noticed, a lot of men have noticed, is that when we are emotionally available with you guys actually don't like that. Like if we come to you guys with our emotions and we're like sad and we like to talk to you and care about your feelings and all that, you guys don't fuck with that at all. Is what we've noticed, right? So a lot of the times guys aren't actually emotionally intelligent, not because they don't want to be, but when we are emotionally intelligent with girls, like we care about your feelings, we want to talk to you, we want to have deep conversations, you guys don't really like that. Or you guys don't choose guys like that.
Yeah, I
don't know if any of you guys resonate with that. But
I mean, you say you guys, I don't resonate with that.
This is just me defending the men camp.
Right. No, defend the men camp for sure. But I personally, in my experience, and talking about like what I've experienced, have not experienced that. I don't think that, like I've never had or wanted to push away a man for like being vulnerable or
good question. So has a guy been vulnerable with you before?
Yeah.
And where is he now?
Not with me.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? Did you see what I'm talking about? So no, but do you see what's going on? So see what I'm saying?
No.
So by the way, y'all, what they're saying, but worse, what they do, completely different. Just so y'all hear. Anyway, so
women are more emotionally available.
Yes, they are. Guys don't be emotionally available. They leave you. Where's that dude again?
What was your question?
The guy who's emotionally available. Where is he? Are you dating him?
There were other issues beyond being emotionally available. I don't think that's like the only level.
Fair. Okay. What's another thing? Okay, emotional availability. I've heard that a lot. Emotional intelligence. What's another thing that you feel like is an issue?
Self-awareness.
Okay. This is good. So when you say self-aware, does that mean self-aware of you, like of your emotions, or like
self-aware by definition means self-aware, aware of yourself and your actions.
Okay. And the dudes you've been with in the past have tended to be unself-aware. Is that the case?
That's the case, yes.
Okay. And you're no longer with those dudes.
That's correct.
Yeah. So would you say that women are better at being self-aware? That's why you're with ladies now? Or?
I don't necessarily think that's the case. Mm-hmm. I think like generally people struggle with that. Sure. I've noticed that mostly men like more so than the women that I've met have been that way.
Okay.
And I'm going out with my friends, so I gotta go.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm supposed to be quick anyway. Nice to meet you. What was your name again?
Leah.
Leah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Leah. Okay, cool. Anybody else? I got a spot for the bros too. Young ambitious men. Are you an ambitious guy? Do you want to achieve great things in your life? Not really. Okay, so what do you? All right, just stop. We'll talk a little bit. Probably like 5 minutes max. I know you're whatever you got going on. Do you have a place that you're headed right now?
Yeah, I've got to get home to my dog.
Okay, got you. You have a dog. Okay. Yeah. Do you? So you're native to DC then?
Not native.
You're not. Okay, so where are you from?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Okay, so what brings you to New Hampshire?
Can I ask, what is your name?
What is mine? Oh yeah, Ollie. Sorry about that. You know
nice,
what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting used to this. You know what I'm saying? I forget to say my name. Okay, yeah. So what'd you say your name was again?
I'm Ben.
Ben? Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice
Ben.
to meet you.
Okay, cool. So you said that you're not native to DC, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so would you say coming to DC? I mean, y'all can be in it too, but like once I'm done with him. But like,
up next?
Yeah, no, but I'll make it quick. Yeah, I'll make it quick. Okay. So, lost my train of thought for a second. Okay, so you said you're from New Hampshire.
That's right.
And then you're just coming to visit DC.
No, I live here now.
Okay. Okay, but you just moved here.
I moved here in 2021.
Okay. So how are you liking DC? Would you think this is a great place for guys who are trying to come up in the world? Do you think it's a great place to move?
Yeah, I think so. If you have if you're interested in the DC industry.
Gotcha. So because like personally, I've lived close to DC for a while, but I've never really been in the city. This is actually one of the first times I'm trying to get used to the city. That's why I'm out here doing this, because I want to talk to people, learn more about the city as well. also, especially for like guys that actually want to move here, start businesses, do stuff like that. I just kind of want to talk to people, whether it's guys, ladies, or whatever, and like figure out more about the city at all. But you're new here, so it's like it's even really great as well. How old are you, if I may ask? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
I'm 26.
26. Okay. So what work do you do in DC? Because I'm assuming you would move here for work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I work for government affairs for a trade association.
Oh, okay. I got you. So how is that?
I mean, it's good.
It's good?
It pays the bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to put the mic. You said once again? What'd you say?
I said it pays the bills. Yeah.
Okay. What have you learned from your government job? Anything at all? Sorry.
Yeah. That's a big question. I have learned that everything about DC, in terms of the government or the kind of industry around the government, is more complicated than you think it is from the outside.
Yeah, okay. Because a lot of the times I actually think, because the last time I really learned or got a lot into the government outside of my own personal research was just like when I took like an NSL class in like high school. And I feel like a lot of guys actually don't know anything about the government at all. Yeah. We just know, what party is winning where or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you don't really know what's going on. So what would you say that a lot of people don't actually know about how the government works, especially like men?
Oh, especially men.
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. What people don't realize about the government, I don't know if it's as simple as men versus not men.
Mm-hmm. Just people in general then.
Yeah. I would say, honestly, I would say genuinely how much of the government is run by like 20-year-olds.
So there's a lot of young people that are currently in government. So like, because like, I mean, when I normally look at like politicians, it's like, okay, 30s, 40s, 60s, 70s, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what parts of the government are actually currently being run by young guys? Because there might be young guys who will be watching this that actually want to get into the government. Yeah. So they're like, wait, there's actually a ton of opportunity there. So in what areas are the young people actually working in the government currently?
For sure. So you look at like the politicians, the senators and the House of Reps and everything, and they all look very old, but all of their staff, 90% of their staff is like in their 20s. It's amazing.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends who moved here like fresh out of college, and they got jobs with Congress people and senators and stuff, and that is the majority of the people like doing the work in Congress.
So it's almost like the senators and all of them, they're like figureheads while they got the young people running around.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, would you say that these young people are trying to get into like the government, trying to be senators and politicians as well?
Yeah, a good share of them. Like not all of them, of course, but I would say a lot of people who work, for the government now are thinking that is where they'll go long term.
Okay. So then I would honestly say for a lot of you guys out there, if you want to get into the government and you're young, you do not have to be old to start working for the government or get a government job. Co-signed by my friend here, of course. So if you guys do want to get into the government, possibly get a position, because I would assume that, if you're able to work for a senator or a politician, you're going to learn the ropes of the government. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if any of you guys want to get into the government, you should definitely, I would assume, move to a political city or area, which DC pretty much is. And I would assume that's how you found out. How'd you find out actually about this government job? To pause real quick, actually.
I just applied online, like through a website, basically.
Okay. So like, it's actually simpler than you guys think. So if you guys ever want to, get involved in the government, some senator needs you to do their dirty work for them, or their busy work, or even run their social media, especially too. So that's definitely something that could be cool. So I don't want to take up any more of your time. What was your name again?
Ben.
Okay, nice. Ollie, yes. Nice to meet you again. I'll probably be out here again. So if you ever want to sit down, you have more information on the government you want to expose and tell guys that they might want to know if they want to work for the government, definitely come back out here. So
good luck, fellas.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Good meeting you.
I mean, you too. All right. No problem. You coming? Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no worries. I'll literally only keep you for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Do you want one? Yeah, that's what it's for. So you can have one. You can grab one. Sit. Okay. I'm doing very well. My name is Ollie. What is your name?
Yoni. Nice to meet you, my man.
Nice to meet you, Yoni. Okay, so are you native to DC?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Seattle, actually.
Oh, so you're from Seattle? Okay. What brings you out to DC?
Just visiting family, man, for the last 3 days. Going back on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. On Sunday, not Saturday. Yeah.
So you're just here for visiting family, not for work or anything like that?
Not for work, yeah.
Okay. So what work do you actually do in Seattle?
So I own a business, co-own a business marketing firm. Yeah, so that's what I do most of the time.
Okay. So how long have you actually been doing this?
Since 2018, I've grown it. It's I do remotely, so I do other business on the side as well. But that's my main gig for sure.
So I actually even have a lot of guys that watch this that actually want to start businesses, get into marketing, stuff like that. So what are like a few lessons, like maybe 1, 2, or 3 that you've learned, like getting into business and marketing and trying to manage multiple businesses at the same time?
Yeah, so the most important thing, like any other business, you have to stand out. So how do you differentiate yourself? Because everyone can make the same offering, you can price the same way. You have to be unique. Someone has to come to you, not just for your services, but for your unique perspective. And if you do that, you never get commoditized.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Because at least for me, you know, I'm trying to get into entrepreneurship. Obviously, I want to like work and build my own brand, so then I can actually sell stuff to my audience. So for me, like coming out even out here and like sitting and doing this podcast is kind of something that I'm trying to use to like stand out as well. So would you say that's kind of an example of what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm right, man. There's only one person sitting here at the corner of 14th and what is this? 14th and whatever that is, and doing a podcast. So you have balls already, man. So you're standing out, you're doing your stuff. And I'm sure you have an audience that you're slowly building out. So that's awesome, man. That's standing out for sure.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that. So even for you, for what you're doing right now, what have you feel like you've done or the steps that you've taken to make sure that you stand out?
To stand out?
Yeah.
It's taken a while, to be honest with you. Exposing yourself, being authentic in front of people is very hard. It doesn't come to me naturally. But it comes with the intellectual property that we're building that makes us stand out because marketing agencies are very commoditized.
Yeah.
You have to do something that's very different so people don't just evaluate you based on price. And we've done that extremely well over the years. It took us a while, I have to admit. It was not easy.
Okay. So what is your ultimate vision with your business? Is it something that you want to just keep doing forever? Do you feel like it's a long-term purpose that you would like to have? Or is it just something kind of you're doing for right now to think of a bigger vision that you have?
So a marketing agency is a good launchpad business. It's cash rich, margins are very good, but the goal is to use that as a launchpad to build and acquire other assets. So I'm in the process of acquiring other assets right now, acquiring businesses. So these would be like businesses in the $1 to $5 million range, and doing that right now.
Okay.
So that's the whole point of a marketing agency. It's a launch pad. You don't stay there because the business is actually doesn't have any value. It doesn't have a multiple.
Yes.
And it's not an end goal. Yeah, it's a means to an end.
And would you even say like even that differentiating yourself thing is so important because with marketing agencies, because it's so saturated, so many people are in it and it doesn't actually have value because really what you're doing is just marketing. You know, you're not really building a long-term thing. The end goal is to use it to make money to build something that is going to be long-term, yeah?
100%. When you're a marketing business, you service other people. So you're growing other people's businesses. But you have to get on the other side of the table and grow your own business. And that's always the end goal, for sure. 100%, yeah.
And what would you say is the biggest lesson that you've learned from being in business to like end off here?
Biggest thing actually is when you're in a marketing agency, you interact with so many businesses. You're getting a crash course every single day, interacting with many businesses. Like you're getting the experience of interacting with different founders, different businesses, different industries. All of that happens, and that's something you take into anything else you want to do. So that's the biggest one for sure.
Okay. So thank you guys so much. What's your name again?
Yoni, man.
Yep.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Sorry.
Yeah, nice to meet you so much. Yeah, no problem, bro. Awesome conversation there. All right. Have a good one. Have a good one, guys. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, boy, I appreciate it, brother.
What is your name, sir?
John Reynolds, how you doing?
Okay. I am Ali. Ali is my name. Yes,
Sorry, what's up,
Ali.
brother?
Okay, cool. So what are you doing in DC, man?
I'm just visiting for the weekend. Want to get out of town, more or less.
Okay. Where do you normally stay? Do you stay in Maryland or you stay out of state or?
I stay in Norfolk, around that area, Norfolk, Seven Cities area in Virginia.
Oh, in Virginia. So how far was this for you? Come down here.
About 3.5 hours or so.
Okay, got
Yeah, just staying for the weekend.
Okay, got you. So did you come here to get your mind off things? Like, do you work at all?
Yeah, I work. I'm in the Navy. I just kind of want to get my mind off things. Spend the weekend up here, see the bustling city, what it's all about, you know?
Yeah. So,
brother.
there's a lot of guys who'd probably be watching this that are actually yeah, of course you can have a water, bro. That's literally what it's for. Yeah.
What's up, man?
So I have a lot of guys who'd probably be watching this that actually want to get into the military and or Navy. So what have you learned from joining the Navy? Or have you been in it for long at all? Or
I've been in about 3 years. What I learned so far, it sucks, kind of. But the benefits and the structure you get is unmatched for what I've heard from everyone else.
okay. So is that what mainly got you motivated to join the Navy, or was it something else that motivated you to want to be a part of the Army?
The Navy is a big challenge for sure. I like the challenge, definitely. That's why I joined. I knew I had what it what it takes in to be in myself, I definitely realized, hey man, this is for me. I want a challenge, so I joined, and it was the best decision I probably ever made in my life. To be honest with you.
So, what's one of the big lessons that you learned from joining the Navy? Because you talked about structure just a second ago. So, like, what do you mean by like structure that it gave you?
If you want to stay in for 20 years, if you want to get out after one contract, it's definitely structured to let you know how to live. Time management is one big thing, responsibility is another, and then ownership of what you do every day, day in, day out. And then if you whatever you want to get out of it, you can, as long as you try to get out of it. You know, like if you want to do anything, you want to qualify a certain thing, or you want to work to get proficient in one job so you can work something when you get out in the civilian world, it's perfect for that. As long as you put in the work for what they want and what you want, it wins. It wins.
What are your intended goals for being in the Navy long term? Do you want to just do it long term, or is this something that you're using to like build structure first as a man and then come out into the real world so you can perform well?
So first, it was to become a man. It was definitely to learn who I am as a person, and then I'm still kind of figuring out, still kind of early-ish of what I want to do is be whoever. So I might do 20. I might get out after this contract. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's kind of feeling out what civilian world is like and seeing what kind of jobs I can get. But for sure, if I can stay in for 20 years, I don't see why I wouldn't. It's pretty good once you make a good career out of it.
Yeah.
If you set yourself up.
Yeah. How would you feel about like from a brotherhood perspective? Because I feel like the one thing, because I've never been in the military at all or done anything like that. So I think from like a brotherhood perspective, I feel like that's one thing that I would personally want from joining the military too. It's like you have guys that are willing to go through like thick and thin with you. Like I feel like a lot of guys don't understand that level of like brotherhood that you kind of get from being in the military. Because I mean, when you're out in the civilian world, speaking about the civilian world, it's like it feels like a lot. Everybody's for themselves. You can't really trust anybody. Like it's so like whatever. But I feel like in the military, you get that experience where like, okay, you actually have guys that are loyal to you. You know, that you guys are willing to go through like thick and thin. So like, talk to me about a little bit just about like the brotherhood perspective that you kind of got from going and being in the military.
Absolutely. I mean, like to a small percent of it's about yourself, what you want when you get out of it. But down to the bottom line, I mean, if someone's struggling through anything, right? Like you were there for that, right? If they need to take a break, if they need to go get help, however they need to.
Yes.
A big part of the brotherhood is either you or someone else that you might see, and then you follow after their footsteps and supporting whatever it is. Like recently, actually, I had someone through mental health and stuff have to take a step back, right? And so it was myself today and other people yesterday, tomorrow, all that stuff, right? They're more than happy to step in for it.
Yeah.
It sucks a little bit, but you understand exactly, like, if I was in this situation, right, I'd want someone to step in for me, be like, hey, man, I got you. Do your thing. And that's exactly what we did, actually, recently. That's what I did today. It's what we're going to do tomorrow, next following weeks or so.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So that's just so fucking awesome to hear, man. So
Yeah,
I just
that's part of why I joined, right? It's like I wanted to feel like people cared about me and stuff, right? And that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
If it's like, hey man, I need to take a step back, I want to work on this, or hey, I'm here to try to work on this to support further down the line when someone goes, hey man, I can't do it, right? I'm qualified, and other people are qualified to be like, hey man, take what you need to do to be who you need to be, right? If you need to take a step back and talk to people about whatever, like mental health, right? Professionalism, right? Goals, you need to work on something in particular, you got something back home going on, you're like, hey man, do what you need to do to be healthy, to be good, to be okay, more or less. And that's really what it is. That's why I enjoy being in, because everyone around you, you go, hey man, can you cover for me, right?
they got you.
Absolutely, they got you. Yeah, if it's for good reason, they for sure got you, no doubt. That's what I did today.
So that was literally super awesome to hear, because I actually have a lot of respect for you guys that actually serve in the military.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
No, and it's really awesome to hear that. So if any of you guys are interested in joining the military, whether it be Navy, what's the other one, Marines, Army, just regular Army, Air Force, any of these. If you want structure, if you want discipline, if you especially want to know what like it feels like to experience like true brotherhood, I definitely highly advise it, and co-signed by my boy,
John Reynolds, man.
Yeah. So John, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Have a good one.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yep.
You too.
Yeah.
Of course.
That was awesome, man. I love the military. Really, thank you for your service, man. Seriously.
Thank you for your support, man.
Yeah.
For real.
100%. Have a good night, guys. Yep. You too.